Hey, good morning, Spurs fans. Paul the Hotspur Hippie here. I've pushed the button. The only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all doing well. Not a bad weekend for a good old little Tottenham Hotspur, by far the greatest football team the world has ever seen. We got all our points. Not all the other teams above us got their points though, did they? So that was pretty cool. It means that we're only 6 points off the lead instead of 7. Is it a countdown? Yeah, of course it's a countdown. Why not? It'll be 5 next week, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, maybe. I don't know about that, but we'll see. I hope you're well. Let's have a look at the results from the weekend and the Predict the Football competition. There's some production value for you, isn't there? What you come here for, I can tell. It is 27 minutes past 4 here on Sydney. Really hot morning. All right, let's have a look. Who did the best this week? Kim62. What's going on? Kim62. The Oracle of Football. Okay, so winning this week we have Kim62, followed by Desiree Vol. Hang on. Desi Revolu. Desi's a Revolu. God. It was 4:30. And Paul G in third place. And dropping down the bottom with all these wastrels who didn't even put their tips in. Like me most weeks. Let's see. What do we get here? What do we get? I got some points for something. I bet it's jipped me again. I got them all in. I got them all in. Have a look. Well, I'm counting 5 points there. What? Okay, so Nottingham Forest 5, nil, Tottenham 5. I overstepped it a little bit on that one, but it could have been, sort of. Look at that. Bournemouth 2, Luton 2, bang on. I've got a draw. Somehow I get lots of points for that. I don't know why, but oh well. Then Chelsea beat them, and that was a draw. Man City dropped 2 points against Crystal Palace. That's all right. And the other one was Liverpool, Man United. I usually go a draw in those ones to get points out the table. That's what I like to see, points dribbling away from our foes. But there you go, not a bad weekend. No one racing away. Let's have a look at the old table, eh? There we go. Not looking too bad, is it? So out of the top 5, Liverpool and Aston Villa in the last 3 games have gained points on us. But everyone else, well, we gained points on Man City and we've kept it level with Arsenal. So we're doing all right, folks. We're doing all right. I don't know if there's any news or anything like that at the moment. I haven't been keeping my nose to the grindstone. Have a look. Camera doing all right? Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, you know what? I'll just play it safe. Hang on. Boop. Boop. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see what the chat's in. Oh, there's a few chats. Thanks very much, folks. Kim62, not only top of the tipping for the week, but top of the people who put in comments quickly. God, this is a good one this morning, eh? Wake up. Hotspur Hippie and it's live. Good to see you, Paul. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Kim. Hope you you wouldn't have gone up to Nottingham, would you? Or maybe you did. I don't know. Mick Dundee, g'day, man. G'day, morning, Paul. Come on, you Spurs. That's it. Glenn Huddle's here. Hi, Paul and Commune. Man City have been... Oh, hang on. I clicked on it. Man City have been fined for the players surrounding the ref at the end of the game. Oh, I'm sure they can afford it, though, can't they? I want them to get fined or kicked out for the 115 floutings of the rules. you know, all these rumours are going around about Pep's successor. What if they're in Division 3? I mean, we know Pep said he'd stay there. Yeah, right. Mick Dundee, Spurs only 6 points from the top. Here we go. I like that language, only. That's right. And, you know, I've said it before. I'll count that as only 3 because we haven't played Arsenal at home yesterday. So we'll give them a good shellacking at our place. No worries. Next week it'll be 4 points. There we go. After Liverpool and the Gooners draw. Could be true. City won't make top 4. Not good enough this year. That's a big call. Big call, man. But I don't know if I can disagree with you looking at the table, man. The table doesn't lie. And they've been patchy this year, Manchester City. So there's no team really, you know, grabbing it, is there? That's like the team of the year so far that I can see. I think the closest to team of the year was us. Us for our first 10 games of the year. Aldi instant roast. A taste of Costa Rica. Ugh. Kim62, meet two of the great. You just meet everyone, you. Meet two of the greats on Thursday, this coming Thursday, is it? Mickey Hazard. I love Mickey Hazard, man. And Clive Allen. You met them last Thursday, chatted to them, and they were just the nicest people on the planet. Of course they are. Brilliant. Yeah, no, I remember that year old Clive got 49, man. God, I saw all of his home games and a few of his away games that year. And I don't know what happened to Clive Allen for that season, but it was just staggering, man. He got a good move to Bordeaux out of it. But that was the year, man. James Paratrooper, g'day, Paul. G'day, James. How you going, man? James is up there. Hey, we're winning the league. Why not? No one's running away with it. I mean, we have got a couple of problems ahead of us. No doubt about it. You know, we've got a couple of suspensions. Bissouma's out for a while. I don't blame Bissouma, though. And I don't blame Udogie. I thought Udogie's yellow card was a joke. God, I've got sort of sleep in my eyes. I don't know why. I think that the yellow card against Udogie was an absolute joke. And I thought Bissouma's red card was really unlucky as well. So I'm not buying it that we've got a discipline problem. But we have got a few, you know, it is going to cause us issues. We've got AFCON and the AFC coming up. But you know, we're not the only team that's going to be affected by those tournaments, so we'll see what happens, eh? Ronald in, one of the two Ronnies is in. 4 candles, here we go. The other run is not here yet, mate, though, so, you know, I've got to hold my horses. James Paratrooper, Sarr got a yellow. Oh, Sarr got a yellow as well, didn't he, for doing nothing? So Sarr's got 4 yellow cards. I don't know how that kid's got 4 yellow cards. He's just not a rough player. He's not a rough player. You know, maybe if there's one thing we can maybe tighten up on discipline-wise, and this is the only concession I'll give, is don't mouth off to the referee. I think we've had a couple of yellows this year for that. Just don't worry. Just don't bother with it. Don't bother with it. But apart from that, I think we're going just fine. Sarr got a yellow card for looking at the ref, and Haaland said F you to the ref and gets an apology from the officials. It's shameless. Yeah. Absolutely disgraceful, really, isn't it? And it's fair to say that Nottingham Forest game, not everything went our way. We would have had good reason to be all Arteta, you know, be all Manchester City, but we weren't. I thought we handled it pretty well. We didn't go nuts, which, I mean, the amount of fouls that Forest were putting in the first half compared to the cards we were getting was shocking. Mark Ian, hello, my good man. Hello, I'm good. Did you hear about a 63-year-old Man United fan a few weeks ago? He went on TalkSport and said he's had enough. Dosta, yeah. It's enough. Dosta, yeah. He went on TalkSport and said he'd done enough and he started supporting Spurs. Learning the charts and got the kit. Oh, well, you know, there's no rhyme or rules or, you know, there's no rule book about being a fan, is there? I'm sure everyone has their breaking points with their clubs. Like mine with Tottenham was the European Super League, man. European Super League, for 48 hours, I was done. Because in my mind, for that 48 hours, we weren't in the Premier League, we weren't in the FA Cup, we were just in this stupid protected competition, which we were going to finish bottom every year, and it wouldn't matter because it's all protected. And that, for me, would have been a step too far. And I wouldn't have supported any other club. But I think that would have been, you know, that's it for, you know, domestic football for me. But it didn't happen. It was only 48 hours. The fans spoke up and they changed their mind. But everyone's got their breaking point, you know. And I do feel sorry for Man United fans in a way, because their owners are the pits. They are the worst, aren't they? They really are. But Ten Hag, I don't think is the man for the job. Captain Cockerell. It's the Cyberball Supremo, the Hules Rimet of the future. What innovations have you got up your sleeve today, Captain Cockerell? Hope you're well, Paul, and everyone in the chat. All well, man. All well, man. Looking forward to see how much you're going to bugger around with the great game of football. Cyberball. Rich. Ange wants the players to take risks and win the ball back high up the pitch, which we've been doing very successfully. I was pretty impressed with old Ben Davies on the weekend, making tackles up near the halfway line. He was pretty good. And I just think, look, at worst we're making mistakes, but I don't even think they're really that bad. I did a video yesterday and I alluded it to it because some of the language I'm hearing, I just want, you know, people can say what they want, but I know I'm going to be a bit careful about it, you know, because there's a lot of intimations that Romero's got a problem because he's Argentinian, you know, hot-headed, that Latin temperament, that kind of thing, which, you know, it's not cool in my book. It's not cool to say things like that. And there's a bit of that going around. I don't think people have, you know, got a full intention behind it, but, you know, might pay to just use some other words or think twice, that's all. Doesn't hurt to be a bit nicer in the world, you know. Glenn Oddle, Udogie should never have been carded. I agree, man. I think that was it was barely a foul. Barely a foul. He has a reputation now in the refs' minds. I think you're right, man. The referees just don't seem to like Udogie, and I think, like against the Chelsea game, he overstepped the line. Nothing criminal though, you know. Could have gone either way. And since then, he just seems to get carded. They seem to tag him, don't they, the referees? There's something going on there. I haven't got my tinfoil hat, so I can't wear it. Mark N. O'Hara, love that guy. O'Hara loved that guy. Which guy? Who am I on about now? I've forgotten. Cundy was going mental and the guy said he loves Big Ange. Okay. Oh, O'Hara's a bit hot and cold though. Cundy, I don't mind. I think he's a goofball. He's a wind-up merchant. You know, he's a Chelsea fan. As far as Chelsea fans go, he seems to be, you know, not the most brain-dead of them. So I don't mind him, really. I think he could be quite funny. James Paratrooper, Sonny received 5 nasty tackles. You see when he's on the ground getting his head kicked in? And I think nothing happened. Nothing at all. But, hey, that's what we've got to face. That's what we had to face it in that game. Next game's different. That's part of the playing conditions. I'm not going to cry about it. We still won the game. And Nottingham Forest didn't. 5 nasty tackles and 2 Tottenham players stepped on his legs and face. Yeah, didn't even get a yellow. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Yellow card. Didn't even... Nothing. I don't think there was even a foul given for that. Nothing. Shambolic, yeah. Captain Cockerell, smash the likes up, people. Help Paul in his cyber world. In this cyber world and its algorithm. Yeah, memberships and super chats are available. It's coming near Christmas, which means nothing to me, but I'll pull the Christmas card out of the bag when I need to, though, won't I? Yeah. Paul G, thoughts on Bissouma, Paul? Is he a little too risky unnecessarily? I think he's not been playing as well the last few games. There's something, maybe, I don't know, there's something going on with his form. I don't really think, like, that tackle, to me, when I saw it at normal speed, it looked like he was going for the ball. The ball sort of bounced, or the keeper, the other player kicked it, and he just followed through. It looked like me that he was trying to pull back on it as well. So I really don't think there was any intent. I don't think it was even that dangerous. I can't see it as a red. The one for me that was more of a red was Romero's against Chelsea, where it looked like he was kicking the ball with the intent to follow through. But these are marginal things we're talking about here, and I know a lot of, well, I think more fans would say the Romero's not a red card than the Bissouma. I haven't heard too many people say the Bissouma wasn't a red card. I'm on my own on that one a little bit, I think. But to me, it just didn't look like it. It's just when you do I think it's so misleading what they show referees. Not only do they just show a 1 second clip, don't they? 1 second edit of bang, 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 bang. And of course the referee's going to give it. Which is unfortunate. It really, if they're going to have VAR, they've got to get rid of they can't keep doing things like that. It's just wrong. You should just see the incident once at full speed, and then maybe a couple of seconds break, and then you can see it again. Not bang, 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 bang. It just totally alters what reality looked like. Ronald B, another member. Here we go. What was the B column mean in the Hotspur Hippie League mean? I don't know. Let's investigate. You're asking me? We'll see if something can be divined from the tea leaves here, but I wouldn't bank on it, man. I'll have a look. I'll put my predictions in for next week before I forget. Crystal Palace Brighton 1-0 to Brighton. What? Because yeah, I know. 2-0 to dirty Aston Villa. West Ham, Man United, I'm going to go 1-1. Fulham, Burnley. They look pretty good at the moment, Fulham, don't they? I'm going to go 3-0 on that one. Luton, Newcastle. I'm going to go for a silly score on this one. I'm going to go 4-2 to Newcastle. Nottingham Forest, I didn't see much out of them. Solid unit. Bournemouth, can they score? You know what? I'm going to go 0-0 on that one. Tottenham, Everton, we do have players out. Our back's against the wall. What possible hope have we got? I'll tell you what, we got hope for. We got hope for 5-0. That's what we got. And Liverpool, Arsenal, lovely 0-0 for that one. Smell that ode of fragrance, that victory. Wolves, Chelsea, who cares? Oh, we'll go Wolves 1, Chelsea 0. It's time for Agent Poch to get reactivated. There we go. Now, you're asking me a question here, weren't you? That's the whole point of me coming in here. Oh, there's lots of graphs and stats and things. Oh, I don't understand that. Here we go. Hotspur. Now, what's the B column? Focus on the... Focus! Where? Unless it's in the... Is it in the... when you click in it, is it? I can't see a B column. B column? Bonus? I don't know. Have I misread it? I've bloody misread it, haven't I? Anyway, mystery unsolved, I'm afraid. What does the B column mean? I don't know, man. You don't want answers from here. James Paratrooper, Udogi slight shoulder check. Oh, really? And he gets a yellow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy, wasn't it? And who was the Nottingham Forest player? He wasn't quite over the line, but he was bloody annoying. Was it Yates? He needed a bit of a touch-up. Criminal behaviour by the refs, yeah. Mark N, I personally think Davies is not that bad. But when he's with the traffic cone, that's the problem, isn't it? When he's with the traffic cone, when anyone's with the traffic cone, they suffer, don't they? The whole team. It's not just who's next to him, it's everyone in front of them. Everyone in front goes, oh, God. We've got to be careful, lads. We can't play free-flying, top-shelf total football here because we've got the traffic cone behind us. If I know if I lose the ball, they're going to score. And some of the defenders we've had makes him look bad. He's as useless as a squad player. Well, I'd like an upgrade, really, but at the moment he's doing a really good job at centre half, isn't he? So I can't complain. But that's the thing, like with these suspensions, we should have the squad depth to swallow them up. They're going to happen. So instead of us, instead of people focusing our energy and attention on the players that got carded, I think it should be on fattening out the squad so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not seeing us as a dirty team. Captain Cockerell, look at Matty Cash. His time's running out. Running around flying into people, I know. And then you look at some of our bookings and you have to question these referees. I don't understand it. We've seen it firsthand, players doing... Yates was getting close as well. But Matty Cash was out of control. He looked to me like a player that... Well, he has injured players. None of our players are putting anyone in the hospital, have they? But somehow they've got marked. They've got marked. I don't understand it. Kim62, we got more cards against Forest. They only got one, I know. It's unbelievable. And we're far more nasty than we were. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Yates definitely needed to have had 2 yellows, bias refereeing, yeah. Yates was one of those instances where you think, okay, maybe the specifics are not for a yellow, but you could see he's getting out of his pram. You give him a yellow card for something just to calm him down again. That's what good refereeing's about. But he just got worse and worse and worse, and we had to start policing the game ourselves. Mark in the Forest and Villa games was like playing against savages. They might as well have been Vikings. That's it. Yeah. I was wondering where you were going there. You pulled it around. Thanks, Mark. Yeah. I see us as playing. We're not running around losing our heads. That's what I'm saying. Or it's not part of our game plan to get out there and be all dirty. Not like Aston Villa the other week. They were criminal. Marpin Prasai, I watched your podcast with Sava. He was goofing around. People were disregarding him and using the... Yeah, I know. Well, I'm sure Sava's... he's sorting himself out. He'll be back. Don't worry about that. Dr. Tottenham. Big up, Hippie. Hello, Dr. Tottenham. I hope you're not afflicting us as usual. Ben Hoddle. When the opposition have no clue how to play against us, they turn nasty. That's a good point. Shows what a good job Ange is doing. They're getting frustrated, aren't they, other teams that are playing us? They don't know how to do it. They don't know what to do. For all the talk of the year that Tottenham can't play this way against certain teams. Certain teams just don't know how to contain us. They really don't. It's great. Kim62, looking at the red card, dog Bissouma, he was not even looking at the player. His eyes were following the ball. No intent, just mistimed. Yes. Okay, well, all right. There's 2 of us then. Yeah, I really don't think there was an intention on Bissouma's part to stick one on the player. He was going for the ball. Worst you can say it was a bit sloppy, but you see, when you're seeing it slowed down, everything looks sloppy and deliberate and horrible. At full time, that was it, over. So I think, yeah, Bissouma was hard done by. And, you know, people are on his case now, aren't they? Oh, his disciplinary record. Got to remind you, people, that, you know, our player with the worst disciplinary record, or one of the worst, is Pierre-Emile Hotspur with 3 yellow cards in 577 minutes. But somehow he's a Viking. He's not restless. He's not reckless. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, again, I reckon if we get 6, 7 or 9 points in the next 3 games, we're in business for the Premier. Apart from the odd yellow card, and all our reds are from VAR. Yeah. And the yellows should not have been yellows. Yeah. Is it too early to say conspiracy against Tottenham Hotspur by the Premier League referees and the Premier League as a whole? Is it too early to say that? Is it too early to say that despite this shameful bias against Spurs, we will still overcome? I don't think so. Dr. Tottenham, Bournemouth can score. Bournemouth are doing quite well recently. Yeah, they're not doing too bad. They seem to have turned things around a little bit. Still, I still think they were wrong to get rid of Gary O'Neill, but they seem to be doing a little bit better these days. James Paratrooper, there was a big scandal in the NBA with refs taking mob money to fix games. UK police need to investigate these great discrepancies and bias caused by the refs. Look, I wouldn't go that far, man. It's going to happen sooner or later, though, isn't it? It's going to happen sooner or later. I mean, look how many times the Italian league's been affected by this sort of thing. I don't know, it would be the mob or whoever. You know, I'm not well up on my organised crime or anything like that. But some gambling thing is going to be in the Premier League. It's going to happen. And they still won't do anything about it. You know, I find it absolutely dismaying when I'm watching football games. Every advert is gambling now. Every advert, and it gets into people's heads. Like I get messages from friends saying, "Oh, have you seen?" I'm not going to name the company, but they're well known for doing funny ads. Oh, have you seen this one? It's really funny. It's like, no, dude, I'm not watching it. It's a gambling company. I don't care if it's funny or not. I don't care. Funny moment. I was on what stream was I on? Was it Jacobs or someone? Sean Butler came on. I was talking about gambling, and I said, oh, I don't gamble. It's morally wrong. He says, oh, why? What do you mean it's morally wrong? I said, oh, yeah, it's not in the Quran, is it? And he said, oh, sorry, didn't know. Good old Sean. I like his chair. Welsh gal. Nostar. That's Borodar. Here, it's Nostar for you, see? Getting in, I'm learning. Slowly. It's about my language capacity is 2 words a year, man. Greetings to the commune. Memberships and super chats are available. Starting to warm up in here. Oof. Just in the pub. Waiting for my mate. Well, I hope they turn up. Presently. Come on, you Spurs. Trust in the big hands. That's it, man. That's it. Hope you have a jolly good evening there, Welsh gal. James Paratrooper, the ref was trying to limit Tottenham scoring more by handing out criminal yellow cards to our players. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe they're all out to get us. Backs against the wall, though. That's when we're at our best. Paul G. Yates is the sort of guy to be best friends with Cash. Yeah. Yeah, you could see that, couldn't you? Oh, I know. My nicotine's running out. It's a good start of the day. Yeah, idiot. Welsh gal. Don't forget memberships and suit chats are available. You know, I've just got to blow my nose. Back in a second. Ah, here we are. Feels better. Oh, it's handy of me to leave that comment up on the screen as well. Don't forget memberships and super chats are available. James Paratrooper, who doggy almost plays as a second striker and the opposition players get confused. Yeah, I love it the way we flood their box. Even Romero's up there. Ben Davies is up there. And then it startles them. We're quite a forceful team in a good way, you know. I'm enjoying it. Ronald M, hello, Wales. Wales calling. Mark N, Big Vic. Oh, Big Vic, man. What a keeper, eh? How do we bloody jag that one? He's brilliant. Do you see that save he did where, I don't know if it was a save or what the hell it was, but he got his body in the way and he's going back and the ball's going in the net and somehow his legs come out a bit and the ball bounces off and goes out. It's incredible. Big Vic for about 2 weeks. I've had his Spurs Christmas jumper on days before the rest of the team. The guy loves Spurs. Yeah, well, I think we love him too, don't we? So, oh, Dr. Tottenham, as soon as you mentioned adverts, I just got one. Ooh. Chem62, conspiracy theory. Let's have it, Chem. Refs have had an initiative to stop Tottenham and can't have Ange doing well. And I think someone not from the establishment. I think that's what the point is. He's a disruptor, to use corporate toss. I think you know, now and then you do get an outsider coming in and showing people what's what. You could say Alex Ferguson, maybe Arsene Wenger. And Ange Postecoglou. That's it. Just three of them. Hey, it's Leo. G'day, man. How you going? Big up, Hotspur Hippie. Big up to you, Leo. Hashtag homies and hippies. Much love, Paul. I've got to say, I'm disappointed in it. Oh, okay. So you're disappointed in Yves Bissouma. What do you think has to change with him? I don't think anything, man. See, I don't see it as being a problem. I don't see him. Like, I think his form is a bit off. So I don't know what happens about that. But if you're talking about suspensions and things, I'm not worried about it because I think he's been hard done by. So I can't go in on him too hard. I think maybe it's Bissouma. You can see he plays better when Sarr came back in the team. So, you know, we need that critical mass of good players for other players to start playing well. And, you know, with Bentancur and Maddison out, it doesn't help. Maybe he's just getting a bit frustrated, I don't know. But I thought he was playing better the last two games, not fully up to his best or anything, but better in the last two games than he has been for the previous couple. We'll see how we go. Skip out, says Paul 1, 2, 3. Well, I wouldn't mind that either, but we need someone else then, don't we? That's the problem. I think Skip's role, his job, when he was brought on against Nottingham Forest, was just to be toughen the team up a bit. It's actually one thing. all the you know the things that have been levelled at Bissouma and Romero and a doggy about discipline. I'm more worried about Skip than those players. Skip to me looks like the guy who could do something, but he seems to have calmed down actually in the last wee while. He can be reckless. Mark in, the league is scared of Ange. That's right. He'll only delay what's going to happen after the Man United game in mid-January. Then everyone best watch out. It's on like Donkey Kong. What's going to happen after the Man United game? Well, we've got a few good games now, haven't we? So, Everton next week. I don't know, though, man. Everton are looking a bit tasty, aren't they? But they're playing at our ground and we're good at home. I think we've got the best away record in the league now, which is pretty impressive. I'll just see if that was true. I just heard that, so I might just... a quick check. Premier League. Away table. Home and away tables. We are indeed top of the away table. There we go, look at that. Clear of Manchester City. And this is the hard bit. This is the hard bit. This is where you start seeing, you know, teams like Manchester United floundering and you know, travelling away from home is hard. And look at that. Look how well we've been doing. We've only lost one away game. And our home form isn't terrible either. It's not terrible. 15 points. This could be the difference at the end of the season, this away side. Leo, my Hotspur says, fair enough. Oh, well, that's the end of that argument then, isn't it? Hey, it's Alan Bennett, not that one. Skip is pony. Yeah. What can I say, man? Yeah. Yeah. He's... Oh, Hotspur, Everton will be a perfect test for us. They're playing well of late. They certainly are. I mean, they'd be well up in the top half of the table if it wasn't for their 10 points taken off. They're doing all right at the moment, Everton. Hotspurs, you're doing well in the tipping competition. Get your tips in, man. You're worse than me. I keep forgetting. Big up Paul and chat. Paul, I must say I love the respect that Pep put on Ange in his pre- and post-match interviews when we played City. Ange deserves all the praise, in my opinion, that he's getting. Yeah, I'm just wondering when it'll be the first manager to break the treaty, if you know what I mean, to cross the Rubicon. The first manager that tries to put something on Ange, because then, believe you me, that's going to be a bit of fun and sport after that occurs. When Michael Beale up at Rangers said that Ange was lucky because Celtic had so much money. Ange would refer to that little phrase from time to time, saying he was a lucky man. And it got all the supporters galvanised. I've got a skerrick of nicotine. That will keep me going for another 10 minutes. But he does deserve all the praise. You're right, man. You're right. Kim62, the worldie in our goal is outstanding. I'm so confident with him, and the defence is showing the same confidence. Yeah, he's organising them well. That's why Davies is doing so well. No, Dyer and Lloris making him look bad with them. Yeah. I mean, Lloris. What's going to happen with them? Are they both going to just go in January? I mean, we need replacement. We need a replacement defender. We don't need a replacement goalkeeper because we signed Fraser Foster for another year for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but I suppose I'll take it. Oh, Ronnie! Oh, we got both of them in. Yes, and tonight's guest is Barbara Dixon. I can't do a Ronnie Core, but that's supposed to be a Ronnie Core. My producer, Barbara Dixon. No, I can't do it. That was terrible. I don't know who Barbara Dixon is, or Barbara Dixon or Elaine Page. They were their go-tos. G'day, Ronnie. Big up Hotspur Hippie and everyone. Big up Ronnie. Mark M. We have one win less away from home now than all our away wins last season. I don't think. Quote me. I remember our away form. It was like from something like March until September. You'd only won one away win or something. It was terrible. Whereas now it's fantastic. We've turned it right around. One of the many things that have been turned around at Tottenham Hotspur. James Paratrooper, Big Vic don't need an armband to be a leader. He's a young man with a great character and a strong will to win. Yeah, he's fantastic. Barking at our defence. Ian Barron, hello, man. Good evening, everyone watching. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a great day. Happy Christmas to you all. Have a great one. I hope Darlington are doing a bit better. I'm sure you'll let us know. Ronnie, Everton will be a tough game. They've gone 4 games in a row without letting in a goal. Ooh. Oh, well. We'll see how they match up against us. Ian Barron, wait, Darlington won. Yes, there we go. Win's a win, man. Win's a win. Every dog has its day. Hotspurs, yeah, I keep forgetting to do predictions. Yeah, I know. It's my competition and I forgot one week. So, you know, I can't. Glenn Hoddle, when we beat Everton and Brighton, Ange will have his manager of the month more back in the cabinet. Oh, I don't know if he's going to quite get it for December, is he? Or is he? Hang on. Hang on a minute. Now, the West Ham game was in December, wasn't it? We lost that one, so I don't know. But I'm picking January. I know he's going to get it back. Matches. Okay. So, okay, we've in December an away draw against Man City, a home defeat against West Ham. And then the 2 wins against Nottingham Forest and Newcastle. Look, 2 wins in the last 2. You might be right there. I think it's going to take 2 wins. Surely someone's got a better record. I mean, Liverpool have only lost once this year, and that was to us. So, Premier League. Alan Bennett. Question, would you rather when ads come on let them play or skip? Yeah, ads, man. Just let the ads go. Mr. M, g'day, man. Oi, how you getting on, Hippie? Big up. Not bad, man. Not bad. Just doing a quick stream. Do another 10 minutes, I reckon. And then it's off to work. Hurrah. James Paratrooper, if we could hang on around 6 points away from top of the league by February, we'll make a run in March and take the title. I reckon, yeah, if we're 6 points in February, you've got a good shout, man. You've got a very good shout there. We will see. We will see. Mark in, it's funny to see Levy sat next to Big Ange in the stands watching Spurs beat Arsenal ladies, women's, and Levy had a smile at the end of the game. I wonder what they were chatting about. I wonder if Ange has got his orders in. His orders in. Top Spurs, question, pull your choices for standout players from forwards, midfield and defence. One from each position. Oof, that's a tough one. Forwards, Sonny. But you got good shouts. I mean, Richarlison's coming to form. Cooley's been doing all right, but not so much as a forward. Midfield... Out the season, it has to be Maddison, doesn't it? But I suppose, like at the moment, Sarr. I really enjoy watching Sarr. Like when he's playing, we seem to be so much better. Defence. I'm just thinking of the wealth of choices we've got. Defence is tough. I think Udogie. Not many people get past Udogie. And his attacking play is so good. But it's the same with Pedro Porro. Look, I'd have to toss a coin and give it to Van der Ven. Alan Bennett, Everton. What? Ronald M, Man City are not going to win the league. So who's left? Yeah, I don't. They're not hitting their strides, are they? Will they hit them or not? I don't know. So I think it could be Liverpool, Aston Villa, or us. That's what I'm going to pick. I can't see Arsenal doing it because I just can't say Arsenal will win. I can't even say that. but it's quite an open. It's like it looks fairly open so far. Anyone's game. A lot of teams in it. Probably, you know, you could even probably say Newcastle are in it. I don't think Manchester United are in it. But there's a good 5 or 6 teams. Alan Bennett, Levy headwind. Not smiling. Okay, and Everton are playing Fulham tomorrow in the Cup. Hopefully Everton players will be done in for Saturday. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'm all for it. Any advantage we can get, bring it all on. That'd be nice. Ronnie, everyone thinks Woolwich are winning the league. No. No. We beat Everton and Liverpool beat Woolwich. We're only 3 points behind them. That's right. And then when we play them, it's nil point, isn't it? I just can't see them doing it. Can't see them doing it. And I saw some crazy stats from the Liverpool-Man United game. Like Liverpool had about 30 shots, but only like 2 were on target or something ridiculous like that. Where was it? Liverpool. Stats. Stats, schmats. 69% possession for Liverpool. Where's the shots? 34 shots. As opposed to Man United's 6. 8 shots on target opposed to Man United's 1. I mean, they're all over them on paper, but it's 0-0, isn't it? Couldn't pull the trigger. Oh. They lost 2 points. Oh. Shame. I was petering out. Maybe it's time. I'll give it a couple of seconds to see if anyone else wants to say hello. A decent crowd in here this morning. Thanks for watching, everyone. I do want to drag it out in 8 minutes for another 8 minutes for no real reason. Probably no point, is there? I could probably end it here. Yeah, you know what? Let's end it here. It's been a good stream, this one. I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much, folks. Take that off. I'll head off and earn a few bucks. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for people that have commented and people that are liking and subscribing and doing all that stuff. And if you're just watching afterwards, hope you enjoyed it. It passed some time for you. Until next time, peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.